This is the History Channel, and today's episode is covering the astonishing story behind the awe-inspiring, globally known daredevil, Evel Knievel. Masking information about 3 unanswered questions. What was his life like before daredeviling? How did his stunts have an effect on his body, physically and mentally? What legacy did he leave behind? On October 17, 1938, Robert Craig Knievel was born in Butte, Montana, from parents Robert E. and Anne Marie Enough Knievel. Raised in Butte, Montana by his paternal parents, after his parents got divorced and both decided to leave Montana, abandoning Evel and his brother Nick Knievel. Evel stumbled upon the road of crime early in his life, making his first debut when he stole a Harley-Davidson motorcycle at age 13. From then on, Evel was in and out of jail for stealing hubcaps and motorcycles, creating a known reputation for himself through the eyes of police and people around town, leading people to believe that the nickname Evel Knievel was given to him from the police. Dropping out of high school to apply for jobs, he worked in the Butte, Montana copper mines, where he caused a city power outage while trying to do wheelies on an earth mover crashing into the city's main power line. Later in life, he took the name Evel and changed it to his legal name, performing his first motorcycle stunt in his late 20s to draw in business for a motorcycle shop he co-owned. He amazingly jumped over rows of cars, a caged cougar, and a box of rattlesnakes. In Evel's early years of daredeviling, he performed with a group called Evel Knievel's Motorcycling Daredevils, however, then decided to move on to start a solo career, where in the future, the whole world would grow to learn Evel Knievel's name. With daredeviling, there's always a risk, and Evel Knievel was never afraid to face it. As Evel got more and more experienced and involved with his career, he began to get fearlessly creative with jumps and ways that he could make each stunt greater and better than the last, while still surprising the world, sometimes even looking death straight in the eye and proving it wrong. Evel Knievel claimed to have broken every bone in his body. As many X-rays and maybe just a couple hospital visits show evidence that during his career he got 433 bone fractures, earning Evel a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for most broken bones in a lifetime. Evel stuck very close and strictly to his core values, one of which was keeping his word, meaning to him that when he said he was going to do something, generally a stunt, even if success was questionable through his mind, he would still follow through with it, because he stated that he would. In 1967, on New Year's Eve, Evel attempted to jump over Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Evel claims that when taking off of the ramp, his motorcycle decelerated, causing him to come 141 feet short of the ramp. After crashing, Evel was left in a coma for a month, a crushing pelvis and femur, as well as fractures to his hip, wrist, and both ankles. Doctors didn't shy away from telling Evel that he may not be able to walk again on his own. Realizing, though, that the stunt that Evel tried to accomplish caught the eye of viewers all around the world, making the jump at Caesar's Palace even unsuccessful one of Evel's most famous stunts. Evel carried on a legendary career. The total attempted 300 jumps, however, only accomplished about a fourth of them. Wearing a symbolizing Star-Spangled Banner red, white, and blue jumpsuit, Evel Knievel's top 3 best jumps were the partial climax to his career. In 1995 at the Wembley Stadium in London, Evel attempted to jump over 10 double-decker buses, however failed to clear the final bus, signaling that even though he fractured his pelvis and broke his hand, he didn't need to be stretched off because, as he quotes, "I came in walking, I went out walking." In 1974, when Evel brightly came up with the idea to attempt launching himself over the Snake River Canyon in Idaho using a rocket-powered motorcycle called the Sky Cycle. And lastly, in 1975, when Evel decided to attempt his last career jump before retirement, successfully achieving the jump over 14 Greyhound buses and making it his career record jump with no injuries. Being elected into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame in 1999 was obviously no surprise. However, unfortunately, Evel Knievel passed away of pulmonary disease in Clearwater, Florida at age 69, leaving the world with his legacy and the reassuring feeling that he was able to make the impossible possible.